As we come out the final corner on the start finish straight, I'm right behind Sikofau. Do have enough time to get past him. Tucked in behind him. I'm going to try and get past. He's blocking me. What's going to happen? You'll just have to wait and find out. Thanks for joining the Flying Scotsman. You find us once again on the LFM servers on Assetto Corsa. This time we're at Mugello. I qualified 6th. Lights are red. We're all ready to go, and we are off. Okay, let's head down the first corner and see what happens there. It's often fun on LFM servers and the Mazdas. Everybody likes to get their elbows out, so let's just go and see what's happened. Okay, I got a pretty poor getaway, as per. Got someone on both sides of me, pretty much. I'm going to try and do something sensible. It's going to cut off.
You're in the middle. Clear on the right.
No, and I'm just dropped it all by myself. What an absolute arse. Well, that's me down from 6th to 11th straight away. 12th now. 13th, 14th, 15th. Can it get any worse than this? Well, we're in 16th. Excellent. Right, let's see what we can do about getting things back on track again, shall we? Oh, that was just awful. Oh dear. Okay, as we come now, Poggio Seccio.
Oh, bad luck, Luke. Rough start, mate. We've got a lot of work to do now.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Right, let's go. Trying to avoid just being an absolute last place here as we come around San Lorenzo. Stuck to, oh no, there's someone right in front of me. Oh, really?
You're in the middle, 3 cars. Clear on the left.
Okay, yellows could have slowed down, but I just thought if I put it on the grass, I managed to get around them. Oh, that was not good at all. And now I'm absolutely in last place.
On the right.
Make that second
Your right
last.
side's clear.
Oh, this is a disaster. Okay, let's see if we can make this any better than we are at the moment. Currently in second last place. Oh dear. Right, let's take a quick look at what happened there, shall we? And I think this is Stefan Barber coming out of the corner and just popping it on the sand and dropping it. Unfortunately, he tries to rejoin and just rejoins at really the worst time possible. Oh dear. And there's 2 of us getting taken out completely. And he goes on his merry old way. Thanks very much for that, Barber. Anyway, back to the action. A little bit later, I've managed to catch up to the group right in front of me. They were 5.5 seconds ahead, and now they're just half a second ahead now. Let's see what's going to happen here as we come into Arrabbiata 2. And there's someone on the grass, and there's been a bit of an incident. Gained 2 places. Thanks very much for that.
Clear.
Right side's clear, okay. So I've got Scotty just in front and Star in front of him. So beam me up, Scotty, into the stars. That was a terrible pun. I do apologise, oh dear. Right, let's see what I can do about getting ahead of these 2 in front of me. Plenty of time left in the race, got another 15.5 minutes, so I've got plenty of time to catch these 2 and see how high up we can get. Top 10.
The leader's just done a 208.2.
A 208.2. Well, that is super fast. My best in practice was a 210.5. I think it was 211. So there's no chance I'm ever going to catch him. But let's concentrate on getting ahead of these 2 first, shall we? Okay, got a decent run out the corner there, and they are blocking each other quite happily. Star weaving about, trying to block Scotty from attacking him. Can I take advantage of that? Let's see what happens. They both go off to the right. I'm going to take to the left.
Watch your right.
Not always the best of ideas, but I've got well ahead of Star there.
Right.
And now as we come in, can I outbrake Scotty coming in
Still
here?
There.
And yes, I have just outbraked him.
He's
given me plenty of room. I'll give him some room too.
Left. That's 15 minutes.
And I've just managed to stay ahead of the 2 of them. There's a yellow flag ahead. What's happening there? We're coming up behind Barbier again, and he has a bit of a history of dropping it on round this corner, so let's hope he's not on the same as he did before. Well, it doesn't look like he did yet, so we'll just get our head down and see if we can catch back up with him again, shall we? And there's another yellow flag. There's going to be a lot of yellow flags about on this track. Let's see what's happening here. It doesn't look like that came to anything either. Okay, let's
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Yep, they certainly are. So while I'm still 3 seconds behind Barbier, I think I'll have a quick look back at what happened in a couple of those incidents earlier. And here's exactly what happened as we came down the main straight. here we are on board with Star, with Scotty and myself either side, and we both managed to get past him quite easily, and it's now just a case of us giving each other a bit of space as we come into this corner. And yes, we are just giving each other plenty of space. There's enough room for everybody on track without making too much of an arse of it. So let's take a look at that other instant with Serkaya, and here he is coming up. He's behind Barbier again. It often seems to be him, doesn't it? Anyway, Serkaya had a bit of an incident a bit earlier on, and as he comes in here, he just gets tagged and spun round, and that seems to take both of them out. And there's just everybody just piled past him. Poor guy. Anyway, back to the action. So I am now still just about 3 seconds behind Barbier. Let's just see if we can catch him. I'm still a couple of seconds, well, I'm just under a second ahead of Scotty and Star, that well-known Star Trek duo. Again, I do apologise for my shit jokes. Well, I'm hoping I can catch up to the guys in front because I quite like this track. This is one of the first ones I did on LFM. It's a lot of fun. It's quite a fast track.
The leader has just done a 2:07.9. The gap to Barbier in front is now 3.3.
Well, while I'm trying to catch up to Barbier, I think we'll move the action on a little further there.
Alright Luke, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Halfway home, fuel's good.
Okay, so now I'm only 1 second behind Barbier, and let's just see if we can catch him up. And there's Sikofau just in front of him, and then there's Ivan Berianko.
Barbier in. The gap's now 1.2.
Down to 1.2 seconds. Let's see what we can do. And this is quite a good bit of track here. I seem to be quite fast in this section, which is quite good. And it's just a little tricky corner here, as Barbier is finding
Yellow
out.
flag.
Thank you for exiting stage right, Mr. Barbier. Right, Sikofau just ahead. He's what, 2.1 seconds ahead. Let's see what we can do about catching him up, shall we? Bit of a lull in the action where I spent a bit of time trying to get up to Sikofau, so we'll just knock it on 5 minutes or so, and that's me now right behind him, just 1 second behind.
Left, 2 minutes to go.
Okay, so with 2 minutes to go, that's enough time for a couple of laps. We'll get the rest of this lap, and as the guys in front are so far ahead, we should get another lap after that. As we come into San Donato once more, back down into third gear, squirming round this corner, always a tricky one. Uphill, off camber a little, coming down Luco now, so you need to cut that corner a bit, try taking this one a bit faster than that, and off we can get into fourth gear coming into that corner, and then down here in fourth, as we come in behind Mr. Sikofau, coming into Materassi again in fourth gear, cutting that corner too to be able to attack this one at full pelt, trying to avoid going into the sand there. Braking just on this little pathway there, and ease round this corner to try and get a good run out of Savelli. And this is now flat out in fourth gear around this series of corners here. Ariabata 1, and then after that we have Ariabata 2, using full width of the track here without turning the wheel too much, try and keep maximum speed, maximum attack. And coming to Scarperia there again, a little tricky on this corner, and to pop up into fourth gear, coming in Pelagio, around Pelagio. Tiny little straight there, floor it, keep in behind Sikofau. Coming into Corintao, again a tricky little corner. I do slide quite a lot in this corner. I'm sure I could get a better setup. I'm not sure how to do setups at all. So there we go. As we come around Riondetti, down this short straight here, up into fifth gear, moving into the middle of the track, just to drop it down to fourth gear, third gear. Oh, just a terrible slide there. Oh dear, round Buccini. Come out of there, I need to try and catch back up to Sikofau again. I just lost a second or so on in there, that wasn't so good, was it? And he's still just that 1.1 seconds ahead of me. As we come down the main straight for the final time. Last lap, thank you for that, Jim.
Okay, Luke, 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
I'm only going to need 2.5, so we'll be alright. Round San Donato for the last time. Up into Luccio. Third gear there. Get a good drive out of here. Through Poggio Seccio. Then the short straight up into fourth gear once again. Come on, can I just catch up with Sikafau? Ah, this is so frustrating. But it's, you know, it's pretty good after the start I had.
Is now 1.1 seconds.
Just the 1.1 seconds. Considering I was way down in last place very briefly, I'm really quite happy with that. If I end up in 10th, I'll be very happy. Who knows? Could I get 9th? Just remember, if you like what you're seeing, please feel free to leave a like, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. That would help me out a lot. Thanks very much indeed. And he's just gone a little wide there. Is that going to be a slight chance to catch back up again? Taking that corner a little bit better than he is. And yeah, I've just caught up, just half a second behind now as we come at the last few corners, and we really need to push it, really need to push it. Come on, what can we do? What can we do? And he's had a bit of a slide there as well. Just a 0.2 of a second behind. Come on, head down, push, push. If he's going to make mistakes under pressure, there could still be time for me to take this place. Up into fifth gears, get ready to brake into the most important corner, the very last corner, last lap. What can I do? Up into fourth gear and accelerating as hard as possible. Just cut that a little bit tighter than him. He was out quite wide. Have I got enough drive to get past him in the slipstream? And he's trying to block me, not let me past him. What can we do? And we take it out of the line. 9th place. Absolutely superb. Oh, he must be gutted. Let's take another look at that from the chase camera. And he's me just coming out the corner. He ran quite wide there. So he's just going to try and block me here. And he's just left me just enough space to get past. Just got him on the line. Oh no. And one final view from the stands. Just how close was it? Well, that's how close it was. Millimeters. He ran a fantastic race. He did nothing wrong. I feel gutted for him. Check out the other videos on screen now. Like, comment, and please subscribe. That would help me out enormously. Thanks very much. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.